So now Jackie's about to start the second half of her test with those all-important difficult canter movements. So collecting the walk, Jackie, ready for this strike-off. As your left knee passes the marker, so you step seamlessly into canter. Very good. The first canter movement in this test is the medium canter. That can help just to get a bit more power and a bit more energy before this flying changes, which is coming up next. So now don't rush to this first flying change. Take your time. Important in the more difficult movements not to give the impression of trying too hard. Try not to demonstrate that they're more difficult by overriding, but of course underriding can cause similar problems. There's a hallmark here for the transition back to collected canter. Easy to forget that mark and not make the most of it. Now think again about keeping the positioning left, Jackie, in the medium canter here. It's important not to get tense even if you make mistakes. You don't want to start losing more marks by being flustered. And ride straight towards the judge's eyes. Try to make sure your body language tells them this was good and they shouldn't doubt it. Well done. And it's very important, Jackie, in all these tests that when you come down the centre line, you're saying to the judge, this was good. I hope you haven't given me any low marks, and if you have, you were wrong. On completion of your test, it is important to try to give the judge the impression that you're pleased with your performance. Obviously, if it's been very weak or even a disaster, that's not going to make much difference. But if it was slightly under par and you weren't too pleased with it, you'd be surprised how demonstrating that displeasure can make the difference between being second and first. So, what if it all went wrong? The nature of sport means, of course, that there are winners and there are losers. You're measuring your good days, of course, against some of your less good days. It's important to take as much information as you possibly can from your day and use that in conjunction with information from your coach to try to avoid any of these problems recurring next time.